G'day guys and girls, my name's Jamie Gray and welcome to another Earthmoving Equipment magazine test drive, and we're here with Cam. How you going, Cam?
Yeah, good, thank you.
That's the way. And we got Heath from Impact Pools and Landscapes. How are you, Heath?
Good, mate, good.
Awesome. So Cam, look, you've brought down a beautiful new cat for us to have a look at. I think you've got a lovely little 8-ton sitting back there.
Yeah, that's right.
What do you want to share with everyone a little bit about it and a bit about yourself and your role?
Yeah, sure. So I'm the product manager for Caterpillar. I've been with Caterpillar for 20 years now, so
Excellent.
quite some time. I've got the grey here to show for it. We've just introduced a brand new range of next generation mini excavators. We call it mini excavators, but 8 to 10 tonne or 7 to 10 tonne is anything but a mini excavator.
Exactly, no, she's a good size unit.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So what we're showing here is the 308 CR, which is an 8-tonner, as the number would suggest.
Yep.
And it brings with it a raft of new technology and new features. So,
Excellent.
so if you've been looking at the larger machinery, the technology is quite different. So what we've done is I work for the smaller equipment division of Caterpillar. We call it Building Construction Products.
Excellent.
So we have sort of a break at that 10-tonne range. So below 10 tonnes, it's product that I look after, and the technology we're talking about is different to the next-gen technology you would see in the 323 or the 336.
So Cam, having ample power is always a massive bonus on any type of machine. So what can you share with us about the power department on this particular model?
Yeah, sure. So on power, not a lot has changed in the engine, but what we've done is harnessed a lot of that power where an operator needs it. Okay. So if you're familiar with the previous model, the Cat 308, the new one has been designed with an impressive 65% increase in lift performance.
Wow, okay.
So that's a big step up of what was there before.
Okay.
So I think Heath is going to, hopefully he's going to see that when he puts the machine and feel it, and what he's probably going to say is, I can't believe how stable and strong this digger is for what it does. Supporting that is swing torque on the machine. Many times a weakness on these machines is when they work on side slopes. You load up a bucket or you're picking up an item, it's very hard to swing it uphill to load a truck or move an item. So the 308 comes with a 20% improvement in swing torque, which means you can get those heavy loads uphill.
Excellent.
And then the third one on performance is the multifunction ability, the ability to track, the ability to lift, slew, and move your bucket all at the same time.
Okay.
Which we like to say brings a 20% overall performance improvement in the machine over its previous model.
Well, mate, there's some pretty impressive numbers.
Yes.
So let's get Heath in there and we'll fire it up. So Heath, the Cat 308 CR looks like it's just performed really well. What were some of the initial sort of standout features for you, or even just the way the machine felt? What were the highlights?
Look, when you first walk up to the machine, you know, it does look quite compact and small, I suppose is the word, but once you get in there, the cab is like a larger machine. Yeah. The seats were fantastic, heated seats on a day like today. And the cab's pressurised, so you don't hear any outside noise at all, which is great.
The AC's not having to work overtime either, is it, to keep you warm or cold, because she's all sealed up?
Exactly. And look, even that, there's a function there that you can set it just like your aircon's at home, mate. You set it and it just comes on when needed.
Yeah, perfect.
Instead of the older machines, obviously you turn it on hot and you're sweating in 5 minutes. It just keeps that ambient temperature. So all that kind of thing was fantastic.
So Heath, in terms of operational controls, how did it feel? Because it looked like there's some cool new features on board.
Yeah, definitely, Jamie. Left-hand joystick, hit a little yellow button there, and you can drive the machine with the joystick, which obviously fantastic. It's got cruise control on there as well, which you can set to a speed, obviously running alongside of freeways or anything like that, doing batters and swales. Obviously in my line of work, that's the kind of thing that I would use. And obviously, mate, very impressed with it.
Because I saw when you were pushing a bit of dirt around with the blade there, you had it turned on and you could pretty much just focus most of your time and energy on getting that blade angle perfect, and the machine just sort of drove itself along.
Yeah, definitely, mate.
So Heath, what were some of the other cool features that jumped out for you?
Look, the keyless start, Jamie. Obviously a great feature with the machine. and push button start as well. So,
cool. So what do you do? Just punch in a code, or how does it work?
Yeah, you got. I think there's 50 other combinations you can have on there. Obviously, different guys, different companies can use their own personal code. So
excellent.
Just helps with the tracking and stuff like that through within your company as well.
Excellent.
I suppose.
Excellent. Well, look, I heard that there are some pretty cool Bluetooth technologies on board. So why don't we chuck you in the cab and you can show us how that process goes and how easy it is to get linked up to the phone to get things rolling.
Awesome. Let's do it. Obviously, all your recordings and music can come straight through to the cab. Phone calls come through to the cab. Obviously, everything that Bluetooth does out in the world comes through on the Cat machine. It's fantastic. Other good features on the LCD screen, obviously, you can set your hydraulic flows and ranges with this machine. So, obviously, advanced settings is for heavy digging, fast applications, right down to your more slow sort of hydraulic needs as sort of heavy lifting, which this machine packs a hell of a lot of punch for a small machine. Yeah, look, we've come around the back of the machine. Obviously, all ground level servicing on this machine as well. Cat engine, and it's a C 3.3 litre engine, which I think it's pumping out about 55 kilowatts. So, pretty impressive machine, heaps of power. This machine as well, Tier 4 final, which means obviously you don't need to add the AdBlue. And look, obviously there's some new items with the Cat now, which is all steel frame doors and things like that, which before I think it was all plastic moulds, which obviously cost a fortune. These are a lot cheaper to replace if you do scratch them.
So Heath, Cat are claiming a 65% increase in lift capacity. Mate, that log that you picked up was definitely vouching for that side of things. Yeah. How did it feel?
Yeah, look, it was in the way, but look, yeah, I was very impressed. I didn't think it would be able to move that at all. So once I did get it up, I thought I'd give it a bit of a hot lap around, and yeah, mate, look, flying colours, heaps of power. Yep. Very impressed.
Yeah, definitely, because that thing had what would have been at least 4 or 5 tonne. I would have thought.
Yeah, I would have think so, mate.
Yeah, excellent. Sure. Cam, the 308's just gone like an absolute beast. Were there any other features or bits and pieces you wanted to mention?
No, well, I think he's just really scratched the surface of what this machine can do. Really, what I'd say is contact your Cat dealer, ask for a demo. We really want people interested in this size. It kind of fits that gap between mini excavators and medium and large excavators. Come and try one out and see what they do. You won't be disappointed.
So Cam, who would you see the 308 in terms of trades or different industries? Who would this machine be perfectly suited for?
Well, pretty much anyone in the construction side of the business. So roadside construction, infrastructure, small, medium, and large sites. 8-tonners fill a beautiful gap in that space.
They do, don't they? Oh, well, mate, well done on an awesome machine. And Heath, thanks so much for being our operator, mate. Great to have you down again. So, guys and girls, thanks so much for tuning in for another Earth Moving Equipment magazine test drive. Make sure you stay really safe on site, and we'll catch you really soon.